Have you ever wondered what makes some people so magnetic? You see them walk into a room and they just connect. It's like a superpower. They can win over anyone, not with clever lines or elaborate schemes, but with something far more fundamental. What if I told you that this ability isn't a rare gift? It's a skill, and it all starts with a simple, profound truth. It's not about winning an argument or performing for an audience. It's about forging a genuine bond, one person at a time. It's not a trick, it's a connection. The first step, and the most crucial one, is to be unapologetically yourself. We live in a world that often encourages us to put on a mask. We curate our lives online, project an image of constant success, and try to be the person we think others want us to be. But this act is exhausting, and people can sense insincerity from a mile away. Think of someone trying too hard to be the life of the party. Their laughter a little too loud, their stories a little too polished. It feels off. Now picture that same person in a quiet moment, sharing a real laugh with a close friend. The difference is palpable. True charisma doesn't come from a flawless performance. It comes from the courage to be vulnerable and authentic. When you take off the mask and let your true self shine through, you give others permission to do the same. That is where real connection begins. Once you've grounded yourself in authenticity, the next step is to master the art of listening. In our fast-paced, notification-driven world, truly listening has become a lost art. We hear words, but we're often just waiting for our turn to speak, thinking about our reply, or worse, scrolling through our phones. Imagine sitting across from someone, pouring your heart out, only to see their eyes glaze over as they glance at a notification. It's a silent, sharp rejection. Now, replay that scene. This time, the listener is fully present. They put their phone away, lean in, make eye contact, and nod. Not just to show their hearing, but to show their understanding. This kind of active listening is a powerful gift. It tells the speaker, "You matter. What you say is important to me." It transforms a simple conversation into an act of validation, creating a space where people feel seen and valued. From that deep listening, empathy naturally follows. Empathy is the ability to not just understand another person's feelings, but to share in them. It's the bridge that connects two separate experiences into a shared moment of humanity. It's seeing a colleague slumped over their desk, looking utterly defeated, and doing more than just walking by. It's approaching them, not with a solution, but with a simple cup of coffee and a quiet, "You look like you're having a rough day. Want to talk about it?" You may not be able to solve their problem, but your presence and willingness to share their burden can make all the difference. Empathy is like finding the one missing puzzle piece that makes another person feel whole again. It's the act of stepping into someone else's shoes and walking with them for a moment, reminding them that they are not alone in their struggle. Finally, never underestimate the profound impact of small, everyday gestures. Grand, heroic acts are rare, but life is built on a foundation of small moments. Holding a door for a stranger, offering a sincere compliment on a job well done, or helping someone gather papers they've just dropped. These may seem insignificant, but they are the currency of human kindness. Each small act is a ripple in a pond, sending out waves of positivity that touch more people than you could ever imagine. These gestures are silent communicators, broadcasting a message of consideration, respect, and shared community. They build a web of goodwill that strengthens our bonds and makes the world a warmer, more connected place for everyone. So, how do you win friends and influence people? You don't win them like a prize. You earn their trust, respect, and affection by offering them the most valuable thing you have, your genuine, attentive, and empathetic self. It starts with dropping the act, truly listening to understand, feeling with others, and expressing your humanity through small acts of kindness. These aren't tactics, they are reflections of your character. When you connect with people on this deeper level, you'll find that the influence you gain isn't about power, but about the beautiful, lasting relationships you build along the way. Win hearts by sharing yours.